I'm a pediatric dentist. I joined the practice many years ago. I had two partners that were looking for a third person. And I joined that practice and then probably had your typical transition in dental practices at that time. I, at some point, had two partners that were pediatric dentists. We had a very successful practice. Several years later, we brought in an orthodontist. And so then she became a partner, and it just grew from then on. And that's where we were at this point prior to looking into DSOs. Well, I went to University of Medicine Dentistry of New Jersey. Then I did a 2-year general practice residency at North Shore Hospital in Manhasset, Long Island. Then I practiced for a year in Midtown Manhattan. And then I went to Columbia for pediatric dentistry. Spoke to a colleague who was looking into transitioning into a DSO. And at that time, I literally had no idea what a DSO was for the most part. But then I came across an ad in a dental journal on LPS, and I thought, let me contact them since they just deal with the trifecta, the Pedo, Ortho, Oral Surgery, which is just a no-brainer combination. And just very happy that I did. I thought that I was a little bit surprised about how much they felt the practice was worth, which was certainly good to hear. My three partners were all at different parts of our life at this point. And I never thought that my partners would be interested, but they were actually more interested than I was. I think this is an easy way to transition the management over to a company that can deal with payroll and your day-to-day issues that arise. So I think it was good for my partners from that perspective. When I decided I just don't want to do this anymore or continue doing this, and I contacted LPS, I thought they brought to the table a whole different thing because they knew the players out there, and there's no way, no matter how much research, and I'm pretty research-oriented, I could do, there's no way that I know the players. And LPS just knew everybody out there. I thought the process was really as smooth as possible. I was impressed that LPS had really top people in the closing process. In whatever area I had to talk to, I thought that they were just great and so knowledgeable. And once I finished with one person and I moved to somebody else that had different responsibility, that next person was also really terrific and very helpful. I don't think it could be any smoother. I like the fact that LPS had all of our financials in one place, in a vault. Anybody that was interested in checking us out didn't have to bother us with producing different reports. It was all in one place. And it was just really very, very, really very smooth to closing. You know, I can be as cheap as the next person, but the deal would not take place if it wasn't for LPS. I think that people who maybe comment about that or, mention it, I think it's a good fee. I think I would never be in this position if it wasn't for LPS.